Jeffrey Epstein plane. Trump was on the Jeffrey Epstein plane. I'll call you tonight. I say MAGA. Pick yourself off the shelf. I say MAGA.
So there's a moment in this video where this weird MAGA dude, he looks like he's around 25, 30 years old, wearing this weird like army getup, backpack or whatever you would call it. And he's following you and he looks so angry and triggered by you. Tell me what happened there.
Yeah, basically when I first showed up at the Tampa Convention Center for Charlie Kirk's Turning Point, I was leading a couple of the other social influencers. I was there with a gang of influencers under the tour Kirk America, but it's the F word. Right. And, we're trying to America. And, I noticed this guy coming up, a little boy, looked like Timmy from Lassie. He came up and he had like a little starter ice kit. He had like a little Desert Storm camo backpack that he was wearing on the front. He had some sort of Kevlar underneath his T-shirt. And as soon as he saw me, I was singing Tom Petty at the beginning. I want to get high with MAGA friends and talk about stop hating the trans. He was all up in me and stuff, and he was bullying me. We were being followed by the Anderson Cooper's CNN crew. We had Dougie O'Sullivan, a bunch of people from CNN with us. And they were filming this dude. And I really believe the guy was a paid provocateur on the MAGA side, because there's another video. You can see it on my Twitter when you watch these videos that I put up. And he apparently goes up to there was a counter protest later on. They always do this. It's very adorable. A bunch of the, counter protesters in Tampa will all get together, and they do this in every city. They get together, whether it's the 50-50 people, and they get like 5 to 1,000 of them, and they walk on the other side of the street from the actual Trump rally. Like, we're all looking at them like it's a Monty Python skit. Why do they always do this? They stand on the other side. They say the same damn 5 chants. This is what democracy looks like. And they scream at each other, and then they go to a park and take selfies of their poster boards. And, I'm looking at them and stuff, and I'm like, hey, we should join them. And little, did I know that guy was over there again, our paid provocateur. He starts bumping me again. I get a 2 million view video out of him singing YMCA. Trump flew on the Jeffrey Epstein plane. And then after I left, you can see this video on my Twitter. He starts yelling and pushing other people that are part of the main protest at one point. And my God, Brian, this sounds like a Spinal Tap here. The guy went up and he's pointing to a guy with Palestine colors on his scarf. And he yells, "Stop wearing those colors. My brother died there, man." And then the other guy wearing the colors, he's like, "We never went to war with Palestine. What are you talking about? You're thinking of Iraq, Afghanistan." And it's funny to watch this in real time. Like, this paid provocateur, he is just doing it to try to trigger anybody. Well, he ends up pushing these people. They, I guess, push back. You see the video. They're on the ground. He gets up, and then he starts to look like he's pretending to reach into his vest for a gun. And you can hear people yelling gun, and he's also pretending. You can see him smiling 1 second, and then all of a sudden be like, oh my God, don't hurt me. Oh my God. And then 1 second later, he's back to yelling at people. So I get the feeling that this little guy, and his name's Ben, we have a video. We identified him. We're going to put it up on my page next week. But I have a feeling that this guy was a paid provocateur. He saw me first. He thought I was the whole counterculture protest, so he started with me. He literally hit me like 20 times. And then when he saw the other parade, he realized that's what he was being paid to infiltrate and disrupt, and he went over there.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I saw these videos. It's really crazy how you trigger some of these people, and I'm just laughing at everything. I did notice, though, there were some MAGA people there with flags and stuff that seemed to be dancing to your music and kind of smiling and just having fun with it, right? So they weren't all angry at you.
No, and I'm not angry at them. And I told these people at the Unkirk America tour that we're not just going to win by defeating everybody at debates. We're going to win by working together as the common working class. I mean, I went up to a bunch of MAGA and I'm like, dude, we might not agree on trans and immigrants, which is the only thing Fox News has you guys dog whistled to listen to. But can we agree, maybe, possibly, quite likely, maybe we can have a $2 extra minimum wage. Maybe we can move up from $7.25. And hey, these guys, maybe they're not agreeing with 15, but how about 9? How about 10? Let's
agree
with that.
Completely agree with you there. Now it's turning into, your song from Trump was on the Epstein plane to it appears as though Trump is on the Epstein list. Is there any chance you're going to change your lyrics there?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have used list all along, but Epstein plane rhymes with YMCA.
That's
and
true.
We do know that Trump was on the at the very least, the Epstein plane several times.
Yes.
As Ghislaine's trial showed. So I think those lyrics are pretty true still.
They are.
Maybe not exactly he was on Epstein Island, but
right.
he was damn, well on the Epstein plane. So I'll keep that. But, Brian, to get inside the actor's studio here, plane rhymes with YMCA.
Right.
So it's a rhyming scheme. Trump went on the Jeffrey Epstein list.
Yeah, doesn't sound right. You're the professional here. That's why I do radio and you do what you do. I agree with you there. All right. So I know it's a little early because you just came back from this event last week, but can you share with us any plans you have down the road in the future?
Oh, absolutely. The folks from the UnF America tour were all excited at how well it turned out. And, a large part of it was, I think, a culture adjustment. We don't have to just go in there and debate the living crap out of everybody and win. We're trying to recruit MAGA. And so I'll be joining the UnF America tour all fall when they hit college campuses all across America. So wherever Charlie Kirk Turning Point's going to be, you're going to see Gary the Guantanamo Gator, Robbie Roadsteamer right behind him singing the hits.
I love that. I love it. What would you say to Charlie Kirk if you had the opportunity to speak with him? What would you say to him?
I would say, it's been a long time since I've seen the Epstein list. Oh, boy, I kick off my shoes, and I want to see the Epstein list. Let me see the list. Let me see the list. Well, in truth, I also got Charlie Kirk and Russell Brand. I went right into the main hall, and Charlie Kirk, I didn't want to stay there too long. I told my camera girl, I'm like, get ready because I'm leaving in the first minute. And there was nobody in the hall either. If you watch my video from YouTube, when I stormed Charlie Kirk as an alligator, there's like 60 people there for the podcast. Terrible numbers. It was like the Emperor's New Clothes, Brian. The whole hall was empty. Outside of the Tampa Convention Hall, you can see on my videos, nobody's attending. It's the Emperor's New Clothes. So if I had Charlie Kirk right before me, I'd say what I said when I was right before him 3 to 4 days ago. Why won't you debate me in a steel cage at SummerSlam?
Does he make eye contact with you at all?
Yeah. No, I got the whole video. It's up on my page now. It's up on my Twitter. I got his HD version of his podcast. No, he not only makes eye contact, he talks to me. He does everything. I just put that up yesterday. I only had my isolated footage last weekend, so I put that up in an immediacy, and it was kind of far to see Charlie. But this one, not only is he talking to me, he's trying to play it cool for the cameras. I'm like, I'm Gary the Guantanamo Gator, and on his end, he's like, okay, thank you. Very nice.
What do you make of all these people that are Turning Point members, for lack of a better term, and that are big Charlie Kirk followers? By the way, Charlie Kirk says, I trust the government now. I don't want to talk about the Epstein files. And then 2 days later, he changes his mind again. Like, what do you make of these followers too? The followers of Charlie Kirk?
I just feel bad because they're dealing with an insane cult leader to the degree of Jim Jones, Jonestown Massacre, and Pumpkin Spice Satan Donald Trump. I mean, these people, they're going down with the ship. So if Trump says on Monday that Bill Clinton created the Epstein list along with Steve Jobs, then poor Charlie Kirk by Monday has to agree with this. He has to go down with the ship. And you can see a lot of them just realize what a crock it is now. And they can't do anything. They still have to, the Tupac hologram and Bill Clinton created the Epstein list together. Yeah. It's like no matter what Trump says, they have to go down on that ship or risk, if they're a congressperson, risk having a MAGA person run against them in the next election cycle. Or for Charlie Kirk right now is desperate to take over from Tucker Carlson. Right. He knows that Tucker has seen the light and is realizing what a cult he's been in. And now Charlie Kirk is like, well, maybe I can be the next Tucker Carlson. Yeah. But not when you're bringing 50 people to a podcast, bro, at the Tampa Convention Center. That was miserable.
That's true. It looked like a pretty bad turnout for Turning Point. But I have a request for you. So as you know, Lee Greenwood, teamed up with Donald Trump selling these Trump Bibles and the one-hit wonder, proud to be an American. Do you think at some point there's any chance you can take that song and maybe put your own lyrics in there?
Oh, yeah. Look up. I did Donald Trump. I actually got 4 million for Lee Greenwood on Instagram because I'm like, well, I'm proud I support a felon. For at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget when we caused the insurrection to give that right to me. And I'll surely stand up to pumps for Trump and protect him with my balls. There ain't no doubt I love this country.
Oh my God, that's great. I got to go back and I got to watch that video. Oh my God, that is so awesome, Robbie. All right, so I know you said you're going to be doing some of these events with the Un-F America Tour, so I'm certainly looking forward to that, Robbie. Can you give out some of the information on how people can obviously follow your stuff on X and YouTube, because your stuff is absolutely gold. It's hilarious. And at this time, we need to laugh a little bit, and you're very funny, but you're also on the right side of history. How can people find your stuff on socials?
For sure. And Brian, I'll just say this, that I told this to the Un-F America and MAGA. We're going to win because we're going to romanticize this scene, brother. We're going to make the new Haight-Ashbury, Hunter S. Thompson. And that's what I told. We're not going to win by beating debates. We're going to win by getting high with MAGA, partying with MAGA, and infiltrating. You can find me at Roadsteamer on Instagram, like Road You Drive on Carpet Steamer, just one word. Roadsteamer on TikTok, Robbie Roadsteamer YouTube, Robbie Roadsteamer Facebook, Robbie Roadsteamer Twitter. Just even type it into Google. And, I got hundreds of songs, hundreds of videos where I'm singing nothing but the hits. I hope that I'm the new Woody Guthrie Weird Al for the counterculture voice generation. I'd like to get on one of these night shows and sing my songs like the
I want to get you on Piers Morgan. I want to be on a panel with Robbie Roadsteamer on the Piers Morgan show, debating like Roger Stone and Clay Travis. However, I will say this, Robbie, one of my favorite tunes of yours happens to be a song, I Put a Baby in You. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my personal favorites.
In an alternate universe, I did tour Warped Tour. Corey Taylor from Slipknot covered the song. You can type in Corey Taylor, I Put a Baby in You on YouTube. But yeah, I was playing like this shock jock, reckless guy that always was the Pied Piper for bringing in 18 to 35-year-old white male Republicans. They've always loved me. I had songs like I Put a Baby in You, Somebody Put a Condom on My Dreams, and Now I Can't Feel a Single Thing. I'm a hit machine, baby. We got to party together in Vegas. We got to make the myths.
You got to get out here in Vegas. When the Un-F America Tour comes to Vegas, and I know I actually have some of their organizers that are coming up right after you. I know they're going to be doing some events in Vegas. We got to meet. We got to get out there, and I got to start singing some songs with you, brother, because you are hilarious, and I can't wait to do that. Good luck. Can't wait till your next MAGA prank. You're the best, and I know a lot of people that listen to my show are big fans of yours. So thank you, Robbie, for coming on. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon, my friend. Have a good weekend.
Hell yeah. Much love, brother. I love you. I broke this alligator routine with you first, man. You're the king, and I love all your fans. I love you. Let's make the myths and storm the Applebee's.
I love it. The legend himself, everybody. Robbie Roadsteamer. Robbie, have a great weekend, my friend.